I thought, turn the ute off, I thought we were going to be done with seeding this year, but turns out Big Blue's going to have to get fired up one last time. So we had our neighbour come over last night and asked if we could put a paddock in for him, to which we said we would. So I was lucky that I didn't actually get all this cleaned out, because that would have been annoying. So I think it's still got wheat in it. I'll have to drop the wheat out. I think we're going to sow barley, so we'll start getting this all ready. I think it's about 220 acre paddock, 90 something hectares, depending if you go on acres or hectares. But anyway, we'll get this cleaned out, we'll drop the wheat out of it, get barley in it, just go through the process again, get it all filled up, get it right to go, and shoot down there and try and get into it again. Try and get this punched out as quick as possible. I think they're talking a bit of rain again, so hopefully we can get it done before it showers, which we should be able to do, hopefully. But enough talking, let's get back into it. You're probably looking forward to a bit of a rest, weren't you, Big Blue? I've got all this cleaned out, all blown out, the rollers are all clean, so I'll push this plate back down, put the cage back over it, I'll put the door back up, lock it all up so it's all right to start filling with barley. So the seeder's all filled up, all ready to go with everything. Got grain, got the fertiliser, got liquid, all right to go. So I'll get my drone, it's here somewhere, get the drone, get my other stuff, then go get in it and get moving, get down to the paddock and rip into it and see if we can get some done. So we've just gotten back, the dogs are going up there. Just gotten back. Gus and I spent about an hour adjusting all the depths and everything on the cedar, getting all that sorted out, only to find that the ground was way too hard and the cedar wouldn't actually penetrate into it properly anyway. So we're going to have to sort something out, do something with the ground before we actually try and sow it. Probably get the old Scarifying going, we think is probably going to be the best option. So we've got three. We've got an international Scarifier, we've got Massey Scarifier, and we've got an old Chamberlain Scarifier as well. So we'll probably hook one onto red, one onto blue, and then one onto the Johnny as well, and have all three going. And I think our neighbour's got one as well, so get him to come down, give us a hand too. If we have four of them going, we should be able to get it knocked out pretty quick. Shouldn't be too bad. So anyway, we'll leave the sowing for now. We'll probably knock off for today, and then tomorrow try and sort out some of these Scarifiers. They might need some new points on them, a couple of things doing to them because they haven't actually been used for a while. So we'll knock off, we'll get them sorted out tomorrow, and then hopefully we can get back into it, get the paddock worked up, and then get back sowing. You getting that rag? Can I have it? Can I have it? Come on. So actually got a shower of rain last night, but we'll get all these Scarifiers hooked up. Pull this one here on red, who's hiding up there in the shed. Our old Chamberlain one sitting over there. So we'll get that one, probably hook onto the Johnny with that one, but I think Gus was going to spray the paddock first before we use the Scarifiers to then work it up. So spray it, leave it an hour or two, try and get a good kill on those weeds, and then work it up after that, and then probably, not probably, but then sow it after that. So go ahead and do that, and we'll probably hook little blue onto the little Massey Scarifier that we've got, because it's the smallest. Little blue's got the least horsepower, so that'll probably be the best one to put on that, I would say. So go do that, get them hooked up, and get moving. Alright, so we're back in the workshop now. We need to put a new set of points on here. I don't know what we were last using this for, but got very wide points. Some of them have fallen off, but got very wide points on it. So they'll be no good for what we're doing. So we'll have to go have a look, get a new set of points, knock them ones off, put a new set on. So, a couple of days on, we spent the last couple of days getting some of the old Scarifiers up and running again. We've got 3 Scarify by 4 on the job, try and get this paddock scratched up so the seed will go into it. I'm just about to pass Gus, actually he's on his way back in the boom spray. I'll jump off the road for him here. Let's wait for Gus to go past. Yeah, so we've spent the last couple of days getting the old Scarifyers going. We've got 3 of our old ones. We've got a little Massey that Adsy's got hooked onto Little Blue, and he's on the way. He's in front of me. He's just getting out of the paddock now. I've got the Magnum hooked onto the old Scarifyer, and Gus has just finished spraying the paddock. There's a fair bit of green on the paddock, so we thought best option to spray it before we work it up. We weren't just going to work it up then spray it before we actually sow it, but come to the conclusion that it would be better, because there's so much green on it, to spray it out first, try and get a half decent kill because there is so much green on it, then work it up and then sow it. But yeah, so Adsy's hooked on the little Massey, Magnum's hooked onto the Inter, and Gus will go home now, unhook the boom spray and hook onto the old Chamberlain Scarifyer at home and bring it down as well. So we'll have 3 of our Scarifyers down there working on it, and our neighbour, the one who actually owns the paddock that we're putting the crop in for, he's going to bring his down as well. So we'll have 4 old Scarifyers all going, we'll have 4 old Scarifyers going in the paddock all at once. So it's all a game of trying to get it done as fast as possible. So I've got to knock on the points on this Scarifyer when I get down there, because the road sort of dries up in the middle here, so the water runs off. If you leave the points on it while you're transporting it along the roads, it'll actually tear up the roads. So I've got to knock these points on when I actually get down there. The other 2, they rise up high enough that they're actually far enough off the road, so you don't have to worry about it. This one is different, so I have to do that when I get down there, but then we can just launch straight into it. So we're going to have 4 tractors all going in the one paddock with 4 little Scarifyers, so let's get there. Use this trusty homemade hammer that our grandfather made to knock points on, and works a treat. So I've got it all, the points on, it's all levelled out. I've just set my AB line against the far fence, which Adsy's working in Little Blue along. He'll start there. Now I've got my AB line set, I'll move over towards the middle of the paddock. And then when Gus gets back down here in the Johnny with the Chamberlain on, he can start over the other side, and we'll just sort of block it out as we go. Each sort of work over one another, and that'll sort of get it done the quickest, because they're all different widths. You can't really work side by side. So I'll start somewhere here in the middle and we'll just rip into it. So we nearly got the Scarifying finished up last night. There's probably only about 20 or 30 acres to go, I suppose. This morning we thought we'd just knock off. There was no real reason to work late and try and get it sorted. We've got plenty of time on our hands. It is going to rain in the next couple of days, but it's not going to take us long. I'll be able to sell it in a day. Should be no worries. So anyway, Gus and Adsy will probably go down and finish working up the ground this morning, what we didn't do last night. I'll go jump straight on the seeder and start back over where we started Scarifying yesterday. I'll just start sowing, get that started, and then by the time I get over then they'll be well and truly finished anyway. So just get into it on this beautiful winter's morning. You can probably see outside there, it is very, very foggy. I can't see very far in front of me. So I'll just get down to the tractor, we'll get it started up. It's all filled up, ready to go. Nothing needs to be done to it. Actually, the depth might need looking at. I might look at that quickly because now it is worked up. Obviously, we won't need as much time pressure or working depth as we did before. So I'll have a quick look at that, make sure that's right, and then we should be right to sail into it. Well guys, that's it for this video. Got that paddock punched out. The brothers have just hooked the Johnny onto the spreader, so I've got some spreading to do. I've got more spraying to do. So make some videos about that for you guys. I've just moved the spreader into the other shed because it was parked behind my ute. But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Go over to Facebook and Instagram, follow us over there like always. And yeah, stay safe. We'll see you next time.